What is up, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new Minecraft Let's Play video, and in today's episode we are going to be building our storage room. So the reason I'm starting this episode here in kind of a weird place, and maybe not where you guys would typically expect me to start it, and that's because I'm smelting some gold and copper and iron in here. And you might be wondering, oh, where'd you get all this raw gold and raw iron and raw copper? So I went mining a little bit off camera. I know, oh, the YouTuber went mining off camera. You got all these diamonds. But I actually did. I do have screenshots. I'll throw them up on the video if I can, of just me with the loot in my inventory and everything like that. But we have a diamonds chest, and bam! Look at all those diamonds, you guys. I figured I'd do it off camera just because I think people enjoy more of the building process and everything like that in these videos. And then next here we have iron. Now all of this isn't from mining. A lot of this is from the iron farm. But you know, we got some from mining. You know, we still have a couple stacks yet to go. And then we got some gold. Once again, some of this was already from these chests because I took all of the resources out of these. And then in here we have nothing. I think this is where the copper's gonna go, yeah. And then in this one we have a ton of lapis and a ton of redstone that I got. Now, let me show you something else quick that I got. Oh, just hit day 400, by the way. So I added this new resource pack that adds colored, like you can color your wings. So I named these the bat wings, and I have them as black. So let's take off our armored elytra. And so we have a black cape. Now I do also, this one's enchanted, like maxed out, but I also have a purple one. But if you guys can see, my skin has changed. And you might be wondering, whoa, what happened to your skin? Yeah, we have a new skin. This is just a little bit better variation. I don't know if this will stick. I really want to kind of shape my channel around, you know, like kids and having kids enjoy my YouTube channel, something like that. So this might look a little too serious, but this is kind of similar to what I look like in real life. And obviously, we kept like the simple bandana on the head and like the cool coloring on the arm there. But it has hit day 400, so let me put these back and put. This is the armored elytra, by the way, but it is a little, you can see at the top, but it is a little glitched out because of the coloring thing, even though this one isn't colored. But I do still have the chest plate on there. So I was smelting this, and I realized it was day 399, and I realized that we had to do the diamond block thing. So let's go here. Oh, so there's 4, but remember we need an extra one because last time we did it, we used an iron block, I believe, or a gold block because we didn't have enough diamonds, and that's a big reason I also went mining, is because we just need more diamonds for this, and just in general, it's nice to have more diamonds. Now let me see if I can find, I think it's this one. Yep, there we go. So yeah, we did use an iron block here on this one. So let's finish that one off. Let's get this iron block out of here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and 4. 400 days in the world, you guys. That is a huge milestone. So I've spent, hold on. Is this the new bunny? No, it's not. It's the old. Okay. Um, so, okay. Quick thing, you guys. Quick thing. So I put all the ores on here so that I can mine them, because I mined them all with silk touch, and look what we got. So this was at like the top of the ore stack, but look what we got. Deep slate emerald ore. I believe that is the rarest ore in the game. So I left it up there because obviously I'm not gonna mine that with silk touch, or I'm not gonna mine it with fortune because I don't need to. I need that for, you know, for later. But yeah, we are going to start the storage room today. I know the end base isn't quite done yet, but I'll probably finish that one off camera if I'm being honest, just because I just have the roof to do, and so it's kind of a boring part and everything like that. So I'm gonna get some resources ready, and I'll see you guys where I want to build the storage room. Alright, you guys, so I've got some resources. I've got 2 shulker boxes full of spruce wood. I've got a full sugar box full of oak logs. I've got 3 full sugar boxes full of stone, and then I have my beacon with me. Actually, hold on. Just so I don't have to make 2 trips, I do need 1 piece of iron for my beacon, which should just be, yeah. Hopefully this is running while I'm up there. That'd be nice. So, I know I want to do it under the mountain. Um, I know roughly what I want it to look like. Um, so I think I'm gonna go like right. Hold on, because I don't want it to be. I don't really know how I want to do it yet fully. Maybe up more. Hold on. Wait, why can't I take? Well, that was weird. I don't know what that was. So many animals up here. Okay, so I'm gonna go down from here, but I still want to. I want to be like still in the mountain. So let me go down this way a couple, like maybe like 100 blocks or so. Let me look at my chords. Let's go to like one like 50 maybe. Okay, so we're at 150. Let me mine out a bit of an area quick for my beacon. Alright, you guys, so I think I have the right size laid out. Let me get my iron blocks. So it's a 3 by 3. Hold on, let me turn gamma on. It's a 3 by 3, and then this layer like this. Then this layer like this. And then yeah, and then this layer like this. There is a bit of a cave here as well, you guys, that peeks through right here, but that's no biggie. Is that yeah, it is. Bam. Okay, so now we gotta crawl our way up here. And light this bad boy. Give me a haste 2. And now we should be able to. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna spend a while digging this place out and getting it kind of how I want to, and I'll see you guys in a while, honestly. All right, you guys. So I've done a lot, as you can tell. So I've dug it. Holy bats! Like, golly. Hold on. Let me. Can I get one? Oh, they're so fast. Got one. What did I get? Oh, I got a head. I'm Batman now. Okay. So I've done a lot of digging. Obviously, I'm still in the same place, and I'm starting to do this design with these pillars here. Now, I'm not really sure what I'm even doing yet, but I'm doing it. But I want to have, I think, I think 3, and then I want like the chests to be in the wall, and then I want their respective blocks to be like right here. So like say this is like oak wood, so boom, and then spruce wood, so boom, and then so on and so forth. And if I do it every 3, I think that will look pretty good. I'm gonna have to mine a lot more, obviously, in each direction. This way I mine the least because I forgot. I think I'm actually doing a furnace, super smelter on this side, so I don't actually want to put that over there. Holy creepers! Yeah, so it's actually really dark in here. It's just I have gamma, so it doesn't look as dark. But I think so. I'll do. I guess I could do 2 though. Would it look cooler? Would it look better to do 2? It take. hold on. Let's do this together. So I do it like this, right? Versus doing it in threes. Because I feel like two may be too much, and three might just be the right amount. So like, just imagine. It's hard to say. I think I like three more. I think I like three more. It just feels like less crowded because this design is going to be on all of them. So yeah, I think we're just going to go every third. We got some mine carts going on here. And we'll do this design, and we'll do that for these, for this side, and this side, and then this will be a super smelter, I think. Um, but I'm still like undecided in a lot of ways on what I want to do and how I want to, because I want this place to feel open, so I think the ceilings might go a lot higher than they are right now, or at least do some cool design up there. But I'm not sure. And then I know, like, I think at the end of each of these, I want like a hallway to lead into like something else. So like this way, I could have a hallway going into like an enchanter. But I don't want to have just all of my stuff down here because like I don't want like I want it up in the castle. Whoops. I didn't mean to. I actually wasn't even trying to. Dude, they're actually impossible to hit. Them and Vexes, bro. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to continue my design and I'll work out a couple things on my own as well. But I'll see you guys in a while. Alright, you guys. So I know everything looks quite a bit different. Um, so I've done here. Hold on, let me sleep here quick. So I've done some changes. I've taken some inspiration from some photos I've found on Pinterest, and I think this looks a lot better. Now, I had to get all this blackstone. It took me a while, but I got a ton of this blackstone. I got one ancient debris out of all this blackstone, but I had a full shulker here, and obviously I've got this going here. Now, let me explain kind of what's going on here. So there is 7 blocks in each, right? And so there will be chests all along this area on each side, kind of like diagonally, if you know what I mean. So like this will be a chest, a chest, a chest, versus like a chest being like this. And so if you see, there is a block left here, in between this. So that is like on purpose. So if I come over here to my shulkers, if I come to this one and take some spruce wood. So say this chest right here is a chest full of spruce wood. So there'll be 3 of them just like that, and these are stairs and slabs. So you'll be able to open the top chest. Then a spruce wood log will be right there. And so I do want to house almost every block in the game. But I don't know how we're gonna do that. So obviously we're gonna have one going this way. I might expand this middle part a little more, but we're definitely gonna have one going this way and this way of just pure storage, and then maybe even this way if I feel like I don't have enough. But this, in my mind, is going to be a furnace room, like a smelting area. So that's kind of what's going on here. Oh, also, so I want to do a thing where I collect every variant of zombie in full armor. So during this whole thing, because I didn't have this whole place lit up, because I was using gamma, so this is how it looked to me. But I went ahead just a little bit ago and lit the whole thing up. So while doing this, I got a full chainmail zombie here, and then a full iron zombie here. I think even, yeah, some of his pieces are, yeah, just chest plates and legs are enchanted, I think. But yeah, you can see he is full iron. And now both of them, I think this guy has a cobblestone block, yep, and this guy has a piece of gunpowder, I believe. If it'll turn, he's not gonna turn. It's fine. I don't know what they're doing with their heads here. But that means we still have leather, gold, copper, and then diamond, and then netherite. They can't spawn naturally, but I will give one a netherite set. But all of them have to be found naturally, so yes, we are going to find a fully natural diamond. Zombie, at some point, it's gonna take a while, a long time. But also, you guys, I've been informed by a friend that using a chest plate and a elytra together is cheating in some people's eyes. And I understand that, and I want this series to be 100% hardcore. And if you guys feel that way, I will 100% take out the mod that allows me to do this. And so we will just have a chest plate and an elytra separate. And I kind of agree honestly with those people's takes on that. I just didn't realize that in the moment. This is basically my first ever world doing modded. So like I just kind of tried to add the most fun and unique mods that I could. Now, like I said, a lot of these mods are just quality of life, like Gamma, and what are some other mods that I have? The um, Totem, offhand mod, a couple other things. But basically just quality of life. Um, this shulker thing to where I can shift click. Yeah. Also, I refilled my fireworks because I was getting short. We have so much gunpowder from the um uh farm and everything like that. But honestly, you guys, I think like next episode we're going to add like a an Enderman farm. Maybe not next episode. I don't like saying that because I get off track a lot with these episodes. But definitely pretty soon in the future I want to build an Enderman farm because I want to get to level 200 at some point. Not for any particular reason, but in a hardcore world, it's kind of known that you get a lot of levels, and obviously I have 43. Um, but I just want to have a lot for no reason, and just being able to have a really quick XP farm in to repair my tools versus the one back at the old base, which is, I mean, pretty slow XP wise, but I get a lot of gunpowder. Anyways, I'm going to finish up what these look like, and I'm going to add all the chests and everything like that. I think I'll do the sorting a little bit on camera, but um, I'll probably end up doing this section and this section off camera, just the building of the exterior and the chest. But I think I'll do all the sorting mainly with you guys, because I don't want this video to be too short. And it's been a couple of days for me. I took a little bit of a break from Minecraft. I haven't really been feeling the best, but I'm still going to school and doing everything like that. So I just I just took some time for myself, if you know what I mean. But hopefully some more videos will be coming out soon, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, you guys. So I've done a lot, if you can't tell. So for me, it's been a couple of days. My power went out in my house. And so I've kind of been without power for a little while, and so obviously I have not been able to record videos, but obviously I'm back now, which is awesome. It's good to be back. So I've been playing for about a couple hours now, just kind of doing my own thing. So over here, I don't think you guys saw me have anything sorted. So we have over here, we have like all of our tools, obviously besides the sword, these things, all of the armor, and elytras, totems, um, uh, like potion bottles, and um, what are these called? Bad omen, enchanted books, so on and so forth. And then we don't have the obviously a lot of the blocks in here yet. But that's because this side is kind of going to be like the more like rare side. So like all the blocks over here. So like if you can imagine like, oh, like amethyst will be here, and slime blocks and honey blocks and redstone blocks, versus on this side, which is probably going to be a bit longer on this side than that side. It's not right now, it's the same length, but it'll be like, oh, spruce wood, and then oak wood, and then dark oak wood, and then jungle wood, and so everything like that. But actually, pertaining to to the woods, we are going to be going and getting every wood type. Now, luckily, we live in a pretty interesting area to where we have already a lot of the wood types. So let me fly up here. Oh yeah. So let me just give a quick. So we did this. It's the exact same thing we did over on this side, and then I have just kind of these copper things, and there's gonna be water flowing down from here. So we have some cool water, and then I think I want to do like cool water cracks that lead into this like hole in the middle. And it goes down into like a sewer system, and like I have some really cool ideas. But let's fly out of here. This is kind of the way I've been getting in and out, just through this little cave here, right here. But like I get so caught up in um like just building everything like that. Completely forget that we don't have, or I don't record sometimes, which is obviously something I need to do. But I'm going to get every overworld wood type real quick. So I'll see you guys after I'm done with that. Alright, you guys, so I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I do have every wood type now. Oh, shoot, I'm looking at a list right now. It says bamboo. We've got 11. Um, Luckily, like I said earlier, we do have a lot. Dang, it's super laggy in here. Sorry, guys. It's just because OBS just takes so much of my or FPS, and it won't let me go very high. But like I said just a second ago, it's very nice that we basically just have every wood type in the game very close to us. And no, it's not daytime. I just have Gamma installed. Like, there's a zombie on me. It's super laggy in here, and that's, like I said, just because OBS takes so much, or doesn't take enough FPS. Like, I was running like 160 earlier today, and now I'm getting, I don't know, not a lot. Oh god. I've been overwhelmed with mobs recently. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting 31 FPS. It's ridiculous. Um, okay. So, let's come over here. I'm just trying to get like enough bamboo to where like, we have like a little bit. If you guys know who Unspeakable is, you're one of the real ones. I'm watching his old series right now, just bringing a ton of nostalgia back. If you guys are wondering, I have a mangrove forest out that direction, and that's where I got the mangrove wood at. And I have the tree feller thing or whatever. So when I break a tree, it just all comes down as one. I've showcased that in earlier videos. But I think that's it, you guys. And I think I have, yeah, almost 2 stacks of bamboo here. If I just get this one, we probably at 2 stacks. If we just grab all of it here, I think we're at 2 stacks, just barely off. But I'm gonna get back to the base, and I'll see you guys once I'm there. Alright, you guys, so we're back here in the cave. Turn gamma off. It kind of just hurts my eyes after a little while. But because I do have the tree feather mod installed, I just went ahead and got a good amount for each wood. Now, you might be wondering where's spruce and oak. Here's my oak. Well, I'm actually kind of running out because I made all these chests a second ago. And then my spruce, which one? Yeah, there we go. And then my spruce is right here. So we're definitely not short on any of those. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to go from my most used woods to my least used. So my most used is going to be spruce. And so I'm going to do the spruce log. And then I'm going to do a spruce plank. And I'm going to do that for every single one. So for oak, it would be an oak log and an oak plank. Just like that. And then what would be my next most used? Probably dark oak. So we go dark oak. We go dark oak. Bang. We have a couple already in the inventory. And then, like, what do we go? There's only one spot here. So honestly, I'll probably skip that. And I'll probably go, I have an idea for that. But I'll show you guys that later. So we're going to go, that can stay here. That can stay here. We just got to take this one. What would be my next one? I'm thinking birch. I'm thinking birch. A lot of people hate on birch, honestly. I don't dislike it that much. After birch, I think pink wood would be my least used. I probably use jungle more than I use acacia. Because acacia, I mean, in my opinion, is one of the ugliest woods, if not the, whoops, if not the ugliest wood in the game. So we're just gonna throw that jungle wood there. Um, but yeah, obviously we have a couple more than others. I think I'll go pale wood next. Honestly, I definitely will use pale wood more in this world than I'll use um, the other kind, acacia. And then, so we have two filled out. I know there's one missing here. I have an idea though. I have an idea. And then, yeah, we'll go acacia next. And honestly, actually, I probably go. No. I'll go mangrove here instead of acacia. So acacia will just go here instead of, because I feel like honestly acacia is like just barely above um cherry use wise, maybe even less, but I can't stomach putting it. Oh, that's pale. Whoops, cherry. I can't stomach putting it higher than acacia. Okay, so there we go. So now, what do I want to do? I said I had an idea. I don't. Um, I'm trying to think. Yeah, like look. Of course, the three like weird, like very weird and random colored ones go at the end. Like look how like weird these are, like colors wise, and then look at these, and then look at these. Like it's all like uniform. So yeah, yeah. This is what I'm actually going to do. Okay, so you know how there's three wood types. So we have spruce, oak, and dark oak, and we have three saplings, dark oak. I know I have spruce somewhere and oak somewhere, but so we'll go like dark oak saplings here, just like this. I'm just gonna space them out so that you know they have room, and then we'll go oh an oak sapling here, and then a spruce sapling here, and so up here we're going to do stairs and slabs for every single wood type. I know there's a couple other things like trapdoors, um, but due to the fact that I'm not probably gonna fill a whole double chest full of stairs at one moment, um, any backflow of the item will go up here. So like say, oh, I have spruce signs, right? Those will just go up in these two chests wherever I feel. Oh, I have spruce trapdoors. They'll just go somewhere up here. Oh, I have spruce shelves. They'll just go up there. Any miscellaneous object, and the same for every wood type. But I'm gonna get these saplings placed in their respective chests, and then I'm going to do all of these stairs and everything like that up top here. And like I said, I have this figured out, but I don't know what I want to put here because usually like the items will go in the item frames, obviously. But I feel like this is just a good like it just works. It just works. So I'll figure that out, and I'll see you guys in a moment once I'm done. Alright, what is up you guys? So, I know I said I'd update you guys when I get done with the stairs sorting and everything like that, but it's been about a day. This project's taking a long time. I'm just trying to kind of take my time because I want this whole video, I want to finish the project. Um, so, you know, it's taking a while, but I did do all the stairs. I got all the stairs done and did, and I decided what to do with these. I don't remember if I said, but I'm putting saplings in each of them, and then obviously all the stairs and slabs are on their respective sides. Oh, on their respective sides. And then over here, I'm starting to organize, like, so here I have stone, and then so we just have a ton of chests full of stone. Here I've got cobblestone, so a ton of chests full of cobblestone. Andesite, yeah, we don't have much of that. Cobble deep slate, we don't have much of that. And then regular deep slate. And then we have stone bricks, We have diorite, we have granite, we have tough bricks, we have um gravel, we have sand, and then we have our dirt chest. I put 2 for these because we're gonna have a lot. We'll probably even do some back storage thing for this because our dirt's almost, or our grass is almost full. We have a ton of dirt and then moss in the middle so that the grass didn't get to the dirt and spread over. But I haven't done anything up on the item frames yet, but I'm going to do like leaves and like flowers and things like that. But I've been working on this for a while now. Also, yeah, so I've got these, and I don't remember if you guys saw these. I got this floor. I don't even remember what you guys saw last. Also, quickly, I did end up removing the mod where it makes my wings and my chest plate the same. So I just thought maybe it was a little bit too much of a like a useful thing and like a little too cheaty, especially in hardcore, where it's kind of getting the elytra makes it a risk because you're giving up an armor piece when using it. So we're just gonna be rolling with that now. So I had to make a whole new silence armor trim netherite chestplate, and now we only have 1 netherite scrap left because I used the rest of them. And over here, this is what it looks like now, but as you can tell, it's still an armored elytra. But we just put that away for now, and so now we have the individual, and then we have the bat wings, because we do have the color thing, so like we can make them any color we want. But I just chose black because, we're kind of going with a cool Batman looking theme. Anyways, to get back on topic, this place is a lot darker in real life, but we're just using gamma. So this is going to be a super smelter. So what I want to do is I want to have regular furnaces on this side. I want to have regular furnaces all the way across, and then on this side I want to have blast furnaces all the way across. And so like with regular, you can smelt ores, you can smelt food, everything like that. And then obviously with the blast furnace, you can smelt any sort of ores, so it doesn't take a ton of time to get your ores smelted. And then same thing, like if I needed to cook up a lot of smooth stone, I could do that on this side. So I'm going to have it, obviously this is what it's going to look like on each one of these stairs you see here, like that one and then that one, there's going to be a netherite set of armor. That's going to take a while, and all that netherite gathering will be off off camera because yeah. So I made this room a lot bigger, obviously, and I'm going to make it longer, I think, but the longer bit will be something else. I'm not sure yet, but it might be like an enchanting room or something like that, or maybe our portal could go somewhere over this way. I don't know. I don't want everything I do though for like my base with air quotations around that to be down here. Like this is purely the storage and furnace room. That's all it's gonna be because I want everything else to be up here, where the actual base is going to sit on this mountainside here. Oh shoot. Whoops. Still getting used to that. I literally just don't know what I'm gonna build yet for the base. I'm deciding between a castle and like a hanging mansion. I'm still trying to figure it out. But our entrance is right here. I just come down this little cavern here. But I dug this all the way up because this is going to be a water elevator, which will shoot us up into the base. So that's nice. And then one will bring us down. Get rid of this guy. But yeah, so I just want to update you guys because I've done a lot and I didn't want to do all of it without telling you guys. So I just did that before finishing it up because I'm gonna have to do a ton of hoppers and everything like that. But yeah, I'll see you guys probably pretty close to when this room is done. But yeah. All right, you guys. So it's been a little while. Like I said, it hasn't been a day. No, it's been a couple of hours. But I have the rough layout of the first one down. Now you might be wondering, actually, yeah, I'm tripping. I'm crazy. Whoops, my bad. Anyways, so we've got some work done. Obviously, we've done a lot of stuff. We have the thing itself working, like everything is connected. Well, everything's about to be connected. It works, everything like that. Oh no, it does have to be. Yeah, I'm dumb. Whoops. Sorry, y'all. It does have to be like this. I'm dumb. Let me come over here. You'll see why in a second here. So I have obviously the regular hoppers. I guess the blast furnace ones are gonna go over here. I'll do that entirely off camera. I won't show you guys any of that process. But so we have this set of furnaces, and then another set of furnaces, and they lead into two different chests, but they are supplied by the same, what's it called? By the same chest here. And so I have it going here, and then it goes around because I have to put something around the edge, and I'll show you guys why. And then so it curves, comes here, and then it comes right back around. It's powered by all of these redstone blocks, and it works perfectly. So if I click this, it goes, and if I turn it off, it'll go all the way around. As you can see, comes right back, goes around the corner there, comes here, let me move, and then it stops right here. And so we will have to refill it like ourselves, like just on our own, but it's very simple, very easy, and we don't have a fuel one because the fuel always gets distributed wrong, and I'm just gonna fill each one up with coal blocks. I'm gonna go off camera and then just like mine a ton of coal, and just mine like every piece of coal I see. So that's what we're gonna do there. I'll just do that off camera for both sides. So then we'll have a stack of coal blocks each. I'll have to calculate how much that'll be. It'll be a lot of coal. I'll probably do like a screenshot or something like that, but it's gonna be a lot. But I'm gonna get to working on like what the outline's going to look like and everything like that, and what I want like the outside to look like. And then I'll do this side, and then I'm gonna go get a ton of coal for myself. So I'll see you guys in a little bit, and yeah. Okay, you guys, so I know a little bit different than what the rest of this video has been about, but we are pretty close to hitting 100 hours played on this world. Obviously, not all of that has been recorded, um, but I mean a majority of it. So I just wanted to, give shout outs to that, and we'll do something special when I do actually reach 100 hours played. But speaking of 100, in my hardcore world here, my hardcore let's play, which is the one obviously we've been recording on, I am at 99 or 98. Wait, hold on. How many levels are we at? Hold on. Let me stop and look. Yep, okay. So we're at 99 levels, and as you can see, it's just barely at 99. We're almost about to reach 100 levels. Now, I know this site is new to you guys. Yes, I built an Enderman farm. Yes, I did it off camera. Yes, should I have recorded it? Yes. It's all yes. I know. I needed XP. I wanted XP, everything like that. I needed to make my tools. My mob grinder isn't working for some reason, so I literally had no way of repairing any of my tools or anything like that. So I just thought I'd build this. It literally took me 20 minutes to build. It wouldn't be worth making a whole video about, because obviously I'm not going to do it in this video because it doesn't pertain to um the video that's going on, which is taking, I think it's almost 3 weeks now I've been recording this video. Sorry guys, it's just been a long couple 3 weeks. I'm towards the end of my schooling, so everything like that, I've got like tests and everything like that that I have to do, and just a lot of work. But there's an XP orb right there, and I think that would put us at 100. So I just thought I'd capture this on camera. I hope this puts us at 100. No, it doesn't. We're right there. Okay, and that burning sound you guys hear, sorry, it's kind of loud. I am burning the ender pearls as they come through, so I don't get an overstock of them. All right. So in 3, 2, 1. 100 levels, boys. I know to a lot of people that isn't. Hey, let's just get a little further away. I know to a lot of people that is not a big milestone, but I have never, ever before gotten 100 levels, let alone in a hardcore world. So I just thought that was something really cool I could share with you guys, and obviously I wanted to just share this whole thing in general because I know it's kind of in like the middle-ish of the episode. But let's get back to the storage room and let me show you guys a couple of things. Alright, you guys, so if you realize, we are at almost 500 days. Now, I remember, I think when I last left off, we weren't anywhere close, okay? So clearly you guys can tell I've been playing, but to be honest, I haven't worked too much on the chest room just because I've been doing other things in this world. I know I've got to get better at recording. Once again, this whole like let's play thing is new to me, so sometimes I just get in the mood and like I'm already recording episodes, so I can't record another one, so you know what I mean. So let's get down here to the test room. We still don't have a proper entrance, but we do have this. This is the smelting room. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen, I know you've seen this part, but I don't think you've seen this side or the floor here. So these are our super smelters. I just decided to go both sides with just regular furnaces, and let me tell you, it works great. Now, over in the spawn chunks, I do have a kelp farm running right now, so we will have infinite fuel. We'll use kelp blocks, which is honestly one of the best fuels in the game besides lava. But we are going to have a ton of that in there. Right now, we don't have any coal or anything like that in there, but this thing works and works fast, guys. Trust me. But to turn our attention to this middle piece here, we do have some little guys working here. So we have this guy kind of inspecting his diamond axe. This guy over here, I don't know, I don't really know what he's doing. He's looking at his diamond pick, and we got a sword on here, and we've got this guy, this little guy looking at his gem. And so these are all armor stands. So I do have a mod installed to where, hold on, can I, oh shoot, whoops. I think I just left, yep. So we are in the armor stand slot now. So if I were to go to here, and I don't really want to mess anything up, so I'm not going to mess anything, but as you can see, armor stands, we have different poses and everything like that. So we can change the way they look here. Hold on. If I just go to this guy, I go to poses. He's currently in the, I don't know, pose. Which one? I don't know. But we can do all these different poses, and some of these are not in the normal pose, like this jump attack one, or maybe like this lazy one, which is what the other guy is, fishing, scarecrow, sitting, just everything like that. I don't remember, I think, which one was he? Contemplating. That's what he's doing. He's contemplating his pickaxe here. But we have this middle, like center, like workbench thing, and these are all like upgrade things. And then we just have a ton of anvils here as well. So this room is getting pretty close to done. I still want to do something on this back wall here, and then something on these walls as well. But the roof, you guys, I've been trying to decide like what I want the ceiling to look like. And I think I'm just gonna go black concrete. I think it'll look really good, especially with the black stone that we have down here and everything like that. So that's what I think we're gonna do with that. I don't think I've organized anything new. I have gone a little bit more mining, so I have a couple more diamonds, but not really many more. Less iron because I've been using a lot of iron on hoppers and stuff like that recently. But for the main part, yeah, just ignore this. I was AFKing. I was making sure that my farm over in the spawn chunks ran while we were at our own base, you know, so it's just constantly running. But I haven't really added anything new. So I'm gonna go grind for some sand and for some gravel, and then I'm gonna have to sadly kill like a million squid to get all of the insects that we need. But I'm gonna go do that, and I'll see you guys once I have all the resources. Alright, you guys, so it's been, I don't know, like 10 minutes even since I've seen you guys. Maybe like 20-ish minutes, I don't know. But we do have this shulker box, which is full of sand and 2 stacks of ink sacks, and then we have all of this gravel that I just threw in there. I almost lost my beacon, not like the iron itself, but the beacon up there. I almost lost it, so that's not awesome, but I found it back. But we have all this. We have a little more gravel over here. That's why I didn't get it, because we don't. Oh, we do have a little bit of sand, but we have a lot of gravel too. So that's why I didn't get as much of it. But I think we're gonna go just black concrete all the way through this way too. So that'll take a little while because I'm gonna have to set up, you know, scaffolding and everything like that, just so I can not like actual, just like dirt, so I can like walk around up there. But I'm gonna do that, and I'll see you guys once it's all done. Okay, guys, so I'm back. It's been a little while. It's been about a week since I've last seen you guys. I know. Um, a long video. This video's taken like a month to make, and it's not even that crazy of a video. I've just been a little slow recently because I've had a lot of work to do because of school and everything like that. But I did fulfill my promise, kind of, I think, and I did get our ceiling in, and boy, does this thing look good. It's not completely done, obviously we know this. The beacon does go right here, by the way. I don't have it here. I have somewhere else. I have it somewhere else right now. But the ceiling is good. It's just black concrete. I wanted it to kind of look like a void a little bit because I thought that would be cool. But man, does this look sick. Especially when it's all going to be said and done. It's going to look really good. This is it with gamma on, but it looks better without. We also obviously did the ceiling all in here. There's still a lot of blocks. So this place is also really cool looking. Some things we still got to do is like this got to be finished right here, and this one, and then that back wall. And then these are going to be extended on both sides, like maybe like one or two more of like these like rows. And then at the end, I think I'm going to do like a custom like cool like tree, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. I haven't really like done much itself, like besides the ceiling and a couple other things as well. But if you look at the bottom right above my hotbar there, the day counter has reached day 500, which is crazy because I believe last episode we hit day 400. So it has been kind of a lot of episodes, or a lot of days in the past couple of episodes. So let's just go diamond. Oh, I thought it would pull up with just D, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bang. Bang. We're gonna be running out of diamonds pretty soon here, you guys. I mean, maybe not, but we are definitely running out of netherite, that's for sure. But I think in an episode coming up, we are going to be making like a really efficient netherite mine using some like tunnel bores and stuff like that. So that will be fun. But let's go ahead and get these 5 blocks placed. Now, if I remember right, I think the cave is just over here. Yes, it is. It's just right here. Okay, so the ceiling is actually, the ceiling is not tall enough. That's how many days we've been in this world, you guys. I think one of these days I will come here just kind of off camera and mine out like a really like tall and big area, just so that like in the future I don't have to like dig up every single time, you know what I mean? But right now I'm just gonna do it like this because, you know, this looks pretty good. Alright, I think that looks pretty good for the most part. Maybe a little more like this. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Okay. And you guys, obviously for every 100 days, we place a block of diamonds. So let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's climb the staircase here. 5. 500 days in my hardcore Minecraft world, you guys. If anybody's wondering, on day 1000, we will be doing a world tour. So hopefully in the next 500 days we build a lot more, because we haven't really done a lot of that. So we definitely want to advance. We definitely want to advance a little bit in our building category. But obviously we have this really cool chest room, which is kind of like the biggest build, I guess technically, like a build with like quotations around it, because this is kind of just like a, you know. But honestly, you guys, this episode has just taken so long, and I don't even know what I want to do with this side just yet. But I think I'm going to end this one here, you guys. I do hope you guys enjoyed. This one did take a long time. Honestly, like longest like episode like overall that I've done. Maybe not the longest like episode in and of itself, but you guys know what I mean. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.